guys, we're on our way to give Mr. Heiko, here's my phone, he's over sniffing trees, Mr. Heiko his bath. Come with me with bath time with Fluffy Tails. All right, guys, let's go. I love it. I've used some other sprays. I've fallen in love with it. I used it up probably in like a week and a half, so now I'm actually having to buy some more. So let's get to it. We're gonna go ahead and spray this on the back of his legs. So in this area right here is where he's matted. So this is where I'm going to be spraying all the spray. And all you have to do is spray it in there and just work it in with your hands. I know that's so funny. So, some of my shampoos that I use also are a tearless and a body shampoo, which means tearless wise, that means I can use it on their face. You do not want to get shampoo in their eyes, but if it happens to get in his eyes, it's definitely safe. You would use an eye wash in case it was to get in his eyes. But what you want to do is wet the coat. You want to also make sure that your temperature is not too hot. Your temperature is not too hot and not too cold. You just want it lukewarm. So he definitely is trying to get me, y'all. So the way to be able to tell that is definitely test it on yourself. If you jump and it's too cold or too hot, they're going to do the same exact thing too. Heiko likes to drink the water, y'all. So he's in here actually drinking the water.
Take a bite. Okay, do that.
All right, we got it all warmed up. So how I start is I start with the face. As you notice, as I'm wetting his hair, I'm making sure that I hold on to his ear like this. I'm holding on to his ear with my hand underneath there to keep water from going in there. Whenever you get ready to go do his face, it's okay, it's okay. When you get ready to do his face, hold the head back so the water is not just going directly into the face like that. So what I do is I go ahead, yeah, we get the back, y'all. I go ahead and do the face. You make sure you get it on his ears. You go across the bridge of the face, around the cheeks, and underneath that chin. I let it sit while I'm doing the body, just so it can soak. Get you a good lather and massage it in. Does that feel good? Does that feel good? Yeah. There we go. There we go. There we go, bud. Most of the time the face is most likely the most dirtiest on the dog, so that's why I go ahead and do the face first before I go ahead and wet the body and get it lathered up. I want this shampoo to sit there and soak and get some of the dirty particles and grease. And most of the time food from where they've been eating is still stuck in there. So we're going to go ahead and wet the rest of his body. That conditioner I sprayed in there is still in the back. It's just going to mix in with the shampoo whenever I do it. Make sure you get them wet, soaked and wet moisture all around everywhere. With your shampoo, most of the time with the gallon shampoos that you buy, it will have your dilution on there, so that's how you get this. So this one is 15:1 for the shampoo and water. And all you do is just get it evenly proportionate around the whole body. Make sure you get around their chest. Their tails. Lift up these feet and get those feet. And we're all good. I used all that on them, which I figured I was. And you just get you a good lather in, give them a good little massage. Make sure you're getting all their areas. The rear end, the tootie's got to get clean. Make sure you're really getting around the chest. And so if I was actually doing a de-shed on him, the shampoo that I would use, some people say that they don't use a de-shed shampoo. I actually use a de-shed shampoo. So I use a de-shed shampoo to help with the process of me doing the de-shed. So whenever you're doing the de-shed, you definitely want to make sure that you got you a good de-shed treatment. When I say that, like a shampoo and conditioner. What I'm doing now is getting these paws. Make sure when you're cleaning, you're getting in between these paw pads. They get dirt all stuck in there. So get in between those paw pads also. So back to the de-shedding. If I was doing a de-shed on this dog, I would definitely use a de-shed shampoo on him first. Do it exactly like I'm doing now, just like a regular bath. Do the same exact thing. Make sure you're getting the paws clean around the bath. The face, you definitely would use a tearless shampoo. You would not use the same shampoo that you would use for the de-shed on the face. It's not tearless. So you definitely need to make sure that you're doing that. So once you get everything all lathered in, and got everything clean, it's time to rinse them off. So the shampoo that I used on him is quadruped. I don't do a conditioner on Pico. His mom doesn't want a conditioner, so I don't use a conditioner on him. I normally, my packages will include a conditioner. The conditioner helps with the moisture. What does it do? It locks it in. So basically, so if he was actually getting my full package, he would get a conditioner. Whenever you're rinsing them off, you want to start from the back of the neck and go back. You don't want to go this way. You want to go this way. You want all your shampoo to come off and rinse in one direction. Make sure you're rinsing that tail. Some people say, well, how do you know if you got them clean? When it feels squeaky, squeaky clean, that's how you know. So now whenever it's time to rinse his face off, you would definitely, there we go. When it's time to rinse the face off, I take the ears. Once again, make sure my hand is underneath there to try to keep water from going underneath there. Rinse off each ear. Hold the head back to keep the suds from going forward. As I said, you want all the suds to go down. Alright, he's all squeaky clean, and you're all rinsed out, aren't you? So usually I just squeeze it on out, like that. But if he was getting a D-Shed, this is my D-Shed conditioner. The D-Shed conditioner I use is by iGroom. You can dilute it and mix it also. So basically what I would do, after his shampoo, I would put this on him. I would let this D-Shed sit on him for at least a good 10 minutes. But also, if he was an actual like very shedding dog, that D-Shed, before I put him in this tub, I would blow dry him out. I would definitely blow him out very, very good to keep from all the hair actually being stuck and clogged in the tub. Blow drying, giving them a good blowout before you actually do their D-Shed helps with this process. So as I said, I would do that, then do a shampoo. Then I would come in and do his D-Shed. His D-Shed would be sit on him for at least 10 minutes. I would let it sit for 10 minutes. After I let it sit for 10 minutes, I actually take my blow dryer again and force dry that conditioner, force dry the D-Shed conditioner through the coat to get through there and get down to the bottom of his skin to loosen up that hair. After I do that, I actually take a brush and brush a lot of this hair out. So whenever it's time, whenever I'm done with his D-shed, after I rinse him and get all the conditioner and stuff out, and whenever I'm done with his D-shed and it's time to blow dry him, I will not have as much hair blowing everywhere. So we're going to get Mr. Haiku out of here and get him to the drying room. So guys, we'll be right back. Hey guys, so we're back with Mr. Haiku, getting ready to get him blow dried. So whenever I do my blow drying, I do use a quick dry to help me with it. I used to use Davis. I do still use that. You can also use apple cider and vinegar, half apple cider, half water, and mix it together, 50-50 dilution, and it will dry. It will get these water particles up out of them. So what I use on him now, as I said, I stand behind this brand, Botanica Magical Touch Grooming Spray. This is supposed to like be a conditioner and a detangler, but y'all, there is a quick dry in this. So basically what I do with my quick dries, you make sure you lift them up, get them to stand up. You gotta lift them up, and I just spray all everywhere. Rub it in. My dryer, my force dryer that I use is a Hurricane dryer. A lot of people use the K9 dryers, but I actually have switched to Hurricane. And what I normally do, most of the time the nozzles that you get are round at the bottom. I switch mine to the water pillar. This water pillar definitely helps force a lot of this water off in these dogs. A lot of the breeds don't like the drying. Some of them are okay with it. So what I do whenever it's time to start blow drying, make sure you're keeping your hands on them at all times. Keep your hands on them at all times. I turn the dryer on. The dryer is not facing towards me. I put it up on high speed. Lift them up, and I start in the back area in case they're afraid. I dry one area at a time. So I'll do this leg, then I'll go to this leg, do the foot leg, then do the body, and the head is last. You want to make sure that you fully, excuse me, get them dry. Alright guys, we're back so we can get him groomed. So I use my Chris Christensen brush to brush him out, and then I go through with the comb just to make sure that I've gotten any mats that were in there. I've been able to get them out. So you pull up, and you brush down. One way to be able to tell if you're getting the mats out, you guys hear that noise as I'm brushing, that means that there's some tangles there. As that noise starts to get lower, that means you're definitely getting those mats out. So, he's getting a long golden doodle cut. His mom wants him left a little bit longer. The last time I did him, I think we had to shave him, if I'm not mistaken.